Hiya, I'm going to be talking about how to spend your money when it comes to wardrobes. People often ask, how much should I really be spending on clothes? And I suppose the answer is going to be different depending on what your objective is. But what I'm going to focus on today is how much money should you spend if you want to look stylish. So that's really where we're going to go with this. Now, good style depends on having good quality clothing. What it doesn't depend on is having designer luxury brands. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have good quality, and it doesn't mean spending lots of money. However, there are certain areas of your wardrobe where it is worth investing to the level that gets you a good quality item. And that doesn't mean to say that you're going to go to luxury brands. You can find this on the high street, and that's absolutely fine. But the two key things always to consider, and kind of the kings for me in terms of good style, are fabric and fit. So even if you're shopping in high-end brands and that's your thing, just check what kind of fabric it is that you're buying. Sometimes you get some great quality man-made fibres, in particular viscose can look amazing. But just make sure you're looking at anything you buy in either in natural lighting or as good a store lighting as you can get. And this will really help to determine whether you've got that slightly cheapening sheen to the fabric that you really don't want to be there. The second thing is, whether your budget is going to be high-end or high street, you want to allocate a bit of your pot of money towards alterations, because fit is the other part of the puzzle that is king to making sure you look stylish. Ultimately you could spend very little on your wardrobe initially in buying the pieces, but if the fit is great and you've already bought pieces that are good quality fabrics, you will look like you're dressed expensively. So that trick really does work. In terms of how much you should spend on individual pieces, so this is where I said there's some variation. There are some pieces that are worth investing a little bit more in because it really is critical that these pieces are good quality, and other pieces where you can probably get away with a bit more. So let's divide your wardrobe into three categories. Let's say you've got an outer shell that is kind of your coats and jackets, your tailoring, your suits if you wear suits, and any of your leather accessories such as belts, shoes, boots, bags, all those sorts of things. So that's category number one, your outer shell, and your lifelong pieces, because if you find the perfect camel coat, that should last for life. Now, these are the pieces that you probably want to invest the most in, because if you look at value per wear, these are the ones where you're going to get the most out of them. And, in your capsule wardrobe, your ideal wardrobe, you need to have a good jacket or blazer, a good coat, and it really depends on your lifestyle as to which pieces they are specifically, but these are worth investing in. Then category number two is going to be the rest of your capsule pieces. So what you're wearing every day, the pieces you're really living in and getting a lot of use out of. Now, if you wear a suit, it could be your shirts, your ties. If you wear dresses, then it's that. If you dress casually every day, then your t-shirts, your jumpers, your jeans, the things that you live in every single day. So, let's take the basic tee and the basic jeans. They should be the perfect tee and the perfect jeans. So invest a little bit. Go as low as you can whilst not compromising on quality and fit. And to be honest, you can get great jeans from Topshop and they can last for years, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just make sure the fit is right. What you probably don't want to do is go to the very low end of the budget and spend sort of £10 on a pair of jeans, because typically something has been compromised to get to that price point, and it's probably going to be the quality of the fabric or the way it's been constructed. So you may find that the fabric gives or the stitching gives after a certain amount of time. So that's what you're sacrificing to get to that price point. But there is a place in the wardrobe for the cheaper pieces. Once you've got your outer shell and once you've got your core capsule everyday pieces that are great quality, great fit, and they are absolutely perfect colours and shapes for you, then you can start to layer on part three, which are your seasonal updates, your fashion pieces, your fun pieces. Now, the reason I say only when you've got the other parts sorted are because these are kind of the icing on the cake. They're not necessary. You don't have to have them. You could look very good and very stylish and have lots of different outfit combinations just by doing parts 1 and 2. But this is where you can have a bit of fun, not worry as much about the quality, because it doesn't need to last as long. It's a seasonal piece and you can spend less. But still, nonetheless, you do want to make sure that the cut and the fabric are decent. So that's it. That's really my theory. Spend the most on your outer shell, followed by next level down will be your capsule pieces, but not compromising on quality. And then have fun with your fashion pieces seasonally. Thanks for listening.